have an International Institute of Reflex Therapy, and actually it is, well, I'm proud to say it, the biggest in the world. I have my education in Denmark in '78, so it is 34 years now. I have been in this question every single day of my life, I can say that. And many hours every day, like 20, something like that, but I'm still. So from this moment, 2000, as I am the one who developed the facial reflexology or facial reflex therapy, as we like to call it, the only in the world, it was me who started all this. I learned about it by Aboriginal women in Argentina, and I developed it with many other techniques from around the world. With this in my hand, coming back to Europe, it was like a very new thing. So then Sweden asked me to come to teach, and then England, and then Holland, and so on. And now I am teaching, and I have school in 26 countries around the world. So we are... And of course, facial reflexology, it is a big new thing wherever I'm coming. But also, I still do foot reflexology. I have developed my own foot technique also. So mostly my whole school is based in my own techniques, my own personal variation of what I have done. Actually, I have treated more than 100,000 patients myself in my life. So there is actually a lot of experience behind that. But now to the beauty point. In our school today, we have like 4 apartments. One is this health apartment that I talked about, where we treat everything. It could be muscle problems, headaches, well, whatever you can think about, all kind of illnesses. As facial reflexology is built up in a way where we can analyze where in the body is the unbalance or the fail, if we can say this in this way, who create an illness. We can find, by touching the face, we can find out where in the body something is wrong. And with this in my hand, I can use a base system of 7 basic steps and up to 16 different additional techniques, depend what is the problem. I can coordinate in one personalized treatment for each of my patients. So this is our health apartment where we are doing that. And then we have our beauty apartment. I started up for 13 years ago, and I was really pressed to do it. I always said, no, I do not want to work with wrinkles. My interest is the brain. But well, one day I was convinced, and now I also have some daughters, and they like very much this question. So my oldest daughter, Linus, is the one who really managed our beauty apartment. But of course, as it is me, basically, who is traveling around the world. I have to tell you, I have 65 instructors helping me around the world, of course. Yeah, but actually I am traveling 340 days a year, so I think I cannot do more. But of course I have my team of instructors helping me in all these countries where I'm working. But my oldest daughter is the one who liked very much this beauty apartment. And because of that, for her, I developed 2 big courses. One was, you can say, like a natural beauty school, where we use facial reflexology as base for treating all kinds of skin problems. It could be wrinkles, that's what we will talk about today, but also many other problems, even if clients have dry skin or fatty skin or mixed skin and spots and whatever, but also skin illnesses is included. So it is our natural beauty school called Cosmo facial. And then I did a diamond for her, and it is what we are going to take a look into today. We call it Japanese facelift. And I never imagined in my whole life that this would be the most famous in the whole world. And it is a huge, huge success in Japan. And of course, why did I call it Japanese facelift? Because when I'm traveling around the world, I always like to look into the old way each of different cultures I'm meeting they did before for treatment. And I found some techniques in Japan I liked very much. And I saw that it was very effective for wrinkles. And wrinkles is very, what can we say, a hot question, no? Yeah. Anti-wrinkle treatments. So I started up combining some of my own techniques with this new, or I actually old Japanese technique from different teachers. I learned it and I combined it myself. That is typically what I'm doing. Because actually, if we talk about facial reflexology, I didn't invent this myself. It is a combination where I took, what can we say, the most powerful from techniques from around the world, from Argentina, Aboriginal, from Chinese medicine, from Vietnamese medicine, from Japanese medicine. I combined it into the strongest and most powerful. And that is the same I did with the Japanese facelift. We also have our own production of products. We have 45 products today. All is based in rosehip oil from the Andes. I do what we call direct business. I buy myself in the Andes and take it to Spain, and it's only me who have touched it. So it's not mixed with any strange things, and it's 100% natural and 100% ecological. Even if you have been drinking too much or sleeping too late next morning, you can see it on your face. So everything can be seen on face, and the face is actually the presentation of what's going on in your inner side of the body. So my idea was first to show you some pictures, so you can see that it's not only talk. It really works. As I told you, we also use the Japanese leaf for health when there's some health questions. And this woman, she had a tumor in her cheekbone, and she was operated, and they cut it, her facial nerve. And it was about 2 years after her surgery in Denmark, and they just told her in the hospital they could do nothing to help her. And we did one of my students in Denmark did Japanese leaf treatment, and she looked like that. So, yeah, this is 3 treatments. This man, he had a long illness, and 1.5 years after he got his long illness, he still looked as picture number 1. He said to me, I don't look into the mirror in the morning because I do not like to see myself. I look like 20 years older than before I became ill in my lungs. And now, like 20 years younger after 12 treatments, I have to see if I can recover these photos. But let's see this woman, she is 75. She got 10 treatments. And I think when you are 75, it's okay. No? You see, they never give up the hope, even 92. So it is a good business to be in. This woman, well, she didn't have, she's also from the United States, she's about 50. She don't have wrinkles, no? But she looked like swollen. Maybe if you meet her, you will not see it. But after treatment, you can see she was swollen. Am I right? Yeah. And she also had higher cheekbone, and she changed her face more. Very happy. And I don't know if you notice how everybody changed the eyes. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yes. So we are doing balance in body and mind and in the face. And it has to be done in a way that my clients are feeling all 3 things after first treatment. Then they will come always, and they do. When they first have experience, we never miss our clients again. So here, it is actually one of the worst cases we have had. It is a Dutch patient. She's 42 years in this moment. She got a brain cancer, a tumor in the brain, and after surgery, she just looked like in the first picture. So this is like a little demonstration of what we can do with this treatment. So I think you can confirm by yourself that it is quite powerful.